Welcome, my spooky friends, to a journey into the dark and mysterious world of cursed objects. We're talking about those creepy trinkets, those haunted heirlooms, those dusty old antiques that seem to vibrate with an energy that just screams, "Don't touch me." From sudden illnesses to freak accidents, these objects have a nasty habit of leaving a trail of misfortune in their wake. So buckle up, brave viewers, as we delve into the terrifying tales behind these haunted artifacts. We'll be exploring the origins of these curses, the victims they've claimed, and the mysteries that continue to shroud them in an eerie mist of the unknown. Are you ready to tempt fate and dive into the world of cursed objects? Remember, you were warned. Let's get spooky. Our first stop on this haunted highway takes us to a seemingly innocuous wine cabinet, but don't let its ordinary appearance fool you. This, my friends, is no ordinary piece of furniture. This is the Dybbuk box, and it's got a reputation for ruining lives. According to Jewish folklore, a Dybbuk is a restless, often malicious spirit that can attach itself to objects or even people. The story goes that the box was originally owned by a Holocaust survivor who used it to contain a malevolent spirit. From that moment on, the box became a Pandora's box of paranormal pandemonium. The box bounced from owner to owner, each one experiencing nightmares, health problems, strange smells, and an overwhelming sense of dread. One owner even reported seeing shadowy figures lurking around their home. The box's notoriety peaked with Kevin Mannis, a writer who claimed it caused terrible misfortunes. It then went to Iosif Knights, a Missouri man who didn't believe in curses. He bought the box as a gift for his mother, and shortly after she suffered a stroke. The box eventually found its way to Jason Haxton, a museum curator drawn to its dark history. Today, the Dybbuk box resides in Zach Bagans' Haunted Museum in Las Vegas, locked away from the public. But who knows what dark forces might be lurking within, waiting to unleash their fury upon the world. From a cursed cabinet, we now turn our attention to something a little more glamorous, a little more sparkly, the Hope Diamond. This dazzling blue gem, weighing in at a hefty 45.52 carats, is one of the most famous and most cursed diamonds in the world. The Hope Diamond story begins in the 17th century when it was allegedly stolen from the eye of a Hindu idol in India. Legend has it that this act of sacrilege unleashed a terrible curse upon the diamond and anyone who dared to possess it. The diamond's first recorded owner was a French merchant named Jean-Baptiste Tavernier, who, despite amassing a fortune from the gem, met a rather gruesome end. He was mauled to death by a pack of wild dogs. Coincidence? Maybe. But the curse was just getting warmed up. Over the centuries, the Hope Diamond passed through the hands of kings, queens, bankers, and socialites, each owner seemingly succumbing to the diamond's curse. We're talking bankruptcy, madness, violent deaths, you name it, the Hope Diamond has probably caused it. King Louis XIV of France, known for his lavish lifestyle, acquired the diamond in the 17th century. He didn't meet a violent end, but he did lose his heirs, and France's fortunes took a turn for the worse after he acquired the diamond. Coincidence? You decide. Then there was Evelyn Walsh McLean, a prominent Washington socialite who purchased the diamond in 1911. Despite her wealth and status, tragedy seemed to follow McLean and her family. Her son died in a car accident, her daughter died from a drug overdose, and her husband lost his fortune before dying in a sanitarium. After McLean's death in 1947, the diamond was sold to Harry Winston, a New York jeweler who, perhaps wisely, decided to donate the gem to the Smithsonian Institution in 1958. Today, the Hope Diamond is safely on display at the Smithsonian National Museum of Natural History, where it continues to attract millions of visitors each year. From the glitz and glamour of cursed diamonds, we now venture into the unsettling world of haunted dolls. And when it comes to creepy dolls, there's one name that sends chills down the spines of even the most hardened skeptics: Annabelle. Annabelle's story begins in 1970, when a woman purchased the seemingly innocent Raggedy Ann doll for her daughter, Donna. Donna began to notice some strange things about the doll. The doll would change positions, sometimes even appearing in different rooms. Donna and her roommate, Angie, started finding handwritten notes scattered around their apartment. The notes contained cryptic messages like, "Help us and help Lou," referring to Donna's boyfriend. Things took a terrifying turn when the doll's antics escalated from creepy to dangerous. One night, Lou woke up from a nap feeling like he was being choked. He looked down and saw Annabelle perched at the foot of the bed, her beady eyes staring into his soul. Donna decided to consult with a medium. The medium told Donna that the doll was possessed by the spirit of a young girl named Annabelle Higgins. Annabelle, the spirit, felt a connection to Donna and Angie and just wanted to be their friend. Donna decided to let Annabelle stay, but the paranormal activity only intensified. Desperate, Donna and Angie contacted renowned paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren. The Warrens removed the doll and took it to their occult museum in Monroe, Connecticut, where it remains to this day, safely encased in a glass box with a sign that reads, "Warning, positively do not open." Annabelle's story has inspired countless books, movies, and nightmares, cementing her status as the reigning queen of creepy dolls. So the next time you're at an antique shop and you see a cute little Raggedy Ann doll, just remember Annabelle and all the trouble she caused. It's probably best to stick to something a little less likely to possess your soul. And trust me, you don't want to test that warning. Let's journey back in time now to 15th century Italy, where a simple yet elegant vase became a harbinger of death, the Bassano vase. This silver vase, crafted by an unknown artisan, was reportedly a wedding gift to a young bride in a small village near Naples. On the eve of her wedding, the young bride was found dead in her chamber, clutching the silver vase. The cause of death? A mystery. Some whispered of poison, others of a broken heart. But the vase, silent and gleaming in the candlelight, held its secrets close. The vase, now tainted by tragedy, was passed down through the bride's family, each new owner meeting an untimely and often gruesome end. It's like the vase had a vendetta against anyone who dared to possess it. Farmers, merchants, even a priest, none were spared the vase's deadly curse. As the body count rose, so too did the vase's notoriety. People began to whisper of a curse, a malevolent force that clung to the silver, thirsting for blood. The vase became a pariah, shunned by all who knew its dark history. Desperate to break the curse, a family member finally decided to do what any rational person would do. They buried the vase. They figured, out of sight, out of mind, right? Wrong. The vase, it seems, didn't appreciate being buried alive. Legend has it that the ground where the vase was buried became barren, unable to sustain life. Years later, a farmer, unaware of the cursed history of the land he was tilling, unearthed the vase. The farmer, of course, met a gruesome end, and the vase, once again, vanished. The Bassano vase, if it still exists, remains a chilling reminder that some objects are best left undisturbed. Our final stop on this paranormal road trip takes us to the world of art. But don't expect any peaceful landscapes or soothing still lifes here. We're talking about a series of mass-produced paintings from the 1950s that are rumored to be cursed, bringing a wave of fiery destruction to those who dare to hang them on their walls. Get ready for the tale of the Crying Boy paintings. The paintings, which depict a young boy, often with tears streaming down his face, were the work of an Italian artist named Bruno Amadio, who signed his paintings as Giovanni Bragolin. Amadio painted dozens of these Crying Boy portraits, which became surprisingly popular throughout Europe and beyond. The curse of the Crying Boy paintings first came to light in the 1980s, when a series of house fires in England were blamed on the presence of these seemingly innocent artworks. The fires, often unexplained and devastatingly swift, seemed to target homes where a Crying Boy painting was displayed. The most bizarre aspect of these fires? The paintings themselves often survived unscathed, while everything around them was reduced to ashes. Newspapers were quick to pick up on the story, publishing sensationalized accounts of the cursed paintings and fueling a nationwide panic. People were terrified to keep the paintings in their homes, fearing that they might be the next victims of the Crying Boy curse. Theories about the curse abounded. Some speculated that the paintings were haunted by the spirits of orphaned children, seeking revenge for their suffering. Others claimed that the artist, Bruno Amadio, had imbued the paintings with some sort of dark magic or curse. Investigations into the fires revealed that many of them were caused by common household accidents, such as faulty wiring or unattended candles. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, the legend of the Crying Boy paintings persists, a testament to the power of suggestion and our innate fear of the unknown. The paintings serve as a chilling reminder that sometimes even the most innocuous objects can become vessels for our fears, our anxieties, and our deepest superstitions. Well, there you have it, folks. A glimpse into the unsettling world of cursed objects. From haunted wine cabinets to fiery paintings, these objects serve as a chilling reminder of the unknown forces that may lurk in the shadows, just beyond our understanding. Whether you believe in curses or dismiss them as mere superstition, there's no denying the power of these stories to captivate our imaginations and send a shiver down our spines. These tales remind us that the world is a strange and mysterious place, full of wonders and horrors that we may never fully comprehend. If you enjoyed this journey into the macabre, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more spine-tingling tales. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe. And maybe, just maybe, think twice before you bring home that dusty antique from the flea market. You never know what kind of history might be lurking within.